Hey, Linda.
Hey, there's Linda, yeah.
Live stream has commenced.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I think we have a quorum, so I'm going to call this meeting to order. Let me take an opportunity once again to welcome all of our directors and those of you who are joining us live stream. I'm not sure if we have our new directors on board or new council appointees, but I'm just going to welcome them. Welcome both Councillor Crisanti and Councillor Pasternak. And congratulations on joining the Toronto Seniors Housing Corporation Board. We look forward to working with you as we implement the mandate of the TSHC. I also want to take this opportunity to thank Councillors Ainsley and Councillor Fletcher for their participation and the work they did with us as part of our board. We wish them the very best and would like to thank them for their tremendous contribution in the early days of the Toronto Seniors Housing Corporation. Before we get further, I'll do the land acknowledgement. We honor the land we are on, which has been the site of human activity since time immemorial. It is the traditional territories of the Huron-Wendat, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and most recently, the Mississaugas of the Credit River First Nations. Ontario is covered by 46 treaties and other agreements, and is home to many Indigenous nations from across Turtle Island, including the Inuit and the Métis. The board also acknowledges that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13, signed with the Mississaugas of the Credit, and the Williams Treaties, signed with multiple Mississaugas and Chippewa bands. These treaties and other agreements, including the One Dish with One Spoon Wampum Belt Covenant, are agreements to peaceably share and care for the land and its resources. Other Indigenous nations, Europeans, and newcomers were invited into this covenant in the spirit of respect, peace, and friendship. We are mindful of broken covenants, and we strive to make this right with the land and with each other. We are all treaty people. Many of us have come here as settlers, immigrants, newcomers in this generation or generations past. We would also like to acknowledge those who came here forcibly, particularly as a result of the transatlantic slave trade. Therefore, we honor and pay tribute to the ancestors of African origin and descent. There is one amendment to add to the approval of item number 22. Rather than it being an information item, it requires approval. That's the audit engagement letter. That was incorrectly listed in the agenda that went out as an information item. So are there any other amendments to the agenda? Hearing none. Can I have someone move the following? Be it resolved that the public meeting agenda as presented to the board is approved as amended.
So moved, Mr. Chair. Warren.
Second.
Thank you, Warren. Thanks, Gary. All in favor? Okay, that has been approved. Is there any conflict of interest? Hearing none, we will proceed to the next item of business. May I ask someone to move the following? Be it resolved that the public meeting minutes of September 29th, 2022, in the form presented to the board are approved.
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much.
Seconded.
Ms.
Brenda.
Warren, can I get a seconder?
Brenda.
I can't see everyone on the screen. Thanks, Brenda. Because I have both my agendas and some of the documents on the screen. So if you can speak up, that'd be appreciated.
All right.
All right. So we've got the minutes of the public meeting has been approved. May I ask someone to move the following motion? Be it resolved that the closed session meeting minutes of September 22nd, 2022 in the September 29th, 2022 in the form presented to the board are approved.
So moved, Mr. Chair. Carrie.
Thanks, Carrie.
Seconded, Linda.
Thanks, Linda. All in favor? Okay, that has been approved. Before we go into the matters arising, and I don't think there are any action items, I just want to appeal to my colleagues that if you're interested in speaking, please either raise your hands or motion to me so I can call you. This way we can try and have a bit more control over the back and forth discussions between members of the board and staff, and we can try and streamline the discussions a bit. So if I can ask you to speak through this chair, please, and I'll try as best as I can to recognize you once your hand is up. Okay, now it's time for the board to move into closed session. May I ask someone to move the following motion? Be it resolved that the board close part of the meeting to the public to give consideration to a report containing personal matters about an identifiable individual.
So moved.
Thank you very much. Seconder,
Second,
Councillor
Carrie.
Pasternak.
Okay.
Thanks, welcome. Councillor, welcome. I did acknowledge your appointment prior to the beginning of the meeting, but with everyone else's indulgence,